All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, so let's give it up for Chicago. All right. Let's give it up for Chicago one more time.
Let's go.
All right, guys, today's real review we're going to be doing is actually this one right here. We're talking about this right here. So what we're reviewing is basically guys that go to overseas. To Colombia would be the first thing, just so they can have sex. We want to know what the female opinion is on that. So I'm gonna cut this real quick and kind of start. All right, so I always give my review of it real first. I think a lot of men are going overseas to have sex. Now, I don't think there's anything crazy wrong with it per se, but I mean, besides it's cheaper pussy, if you're paying for it, it's obviously cheaper. You're getting it at a discount. We're just gonna call it out as it is. Many older men will go overseas to cheat on their wives, I think.
Of course.
Is it delusional or on an aspect of being a weak male? Does it get beta male volume? I would say a little bit, yeah.
I say it's desperate.
It's desperate?
Like, you're not getting no bitches in the States? Like, what's up?
Yeah. Well, let us first, carry on. We're going to go here. You just give your name and your Instagram and Cash App.
Okay, Cash App.
Yeah, we're doing Cash App.
Oh, okay. So my name is The Ash Gone Wild. I go by The Ash Gone Wild on all my socials. And then my Cash App is Ash Gone Wild with no E. Okay. Hi, I'm Ashley.
All right, go ahead. You first.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sunny. Instagram Sunny No Shade. That's with 3 N's in Sunny. And my Cash App is Sweet and Sunny.
You go ahead.
What's up, guys? My name is Wasim. Instagram is Wasim26. No Cash App.
You don't have Cash App?
I did not.
It's Cat with the Mac. My Instagram is Cat with the Mac with a C. And my Cash App is Cat Rockwell.
What's with the Mac? Is like Big Mac?
With the Mac, like the Mac.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've never Mac. Okay, so we'll start over here. You can give your opinion. You said it's a little desperate.
Yeah, I just think it's desperate. Like, you don't have no game, or you're broke, I guess, if you really need that much of a discount. Because they're like $50 each. That's what I heard. Yeah, no, I know niggas who do that. Like, it's facts.
So you're broke then?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to add to it, or?
No.
No, just guys are broke, so they go overseas to have sex.
Yeah, and you're lame. Like, that's it.
Okay. You ever dated a man that's gone on bro vacations?
Yeah. That's how I know about this.
That's how you know about it?
Yeah, because he told me, like, my friends are disgusting. Like, this is what they're doing. I'm like, oh.
Hopefully
He's not included.
He might be a
Nah, he got me. What's, like, what? Stop.
Yeah.
He might be involved, but... See, how do you feel about it?
I look at it as, like, specifically where you said men who are married go overseas and will have, like... I look at that as if you're going to cheat on your own wife, like, some people look at it outside the country, it doesn't count, but if you're gonna cheat listen, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying if you're going to cheat on your own wife, like, I look at that as, like, I cannot trust that person because, like, yeah, you could cheat, I guess, like, on your girlfriend, but when it comes down to the person you lay up with every day, you can't trust them. Like, if they could stab their back in their wife, they could stab their back in you, but... I don't think the pussy's $50 though.
That's what I heard.
No, it definitely is.
Maybe in I don't know.
In Mexico.
They say Colombia. Well, this was Colombia. They're talking about Colombia. I don't really go outside the States.
Crazy.
I stay in the States, but I don't know. I mean, if that's what it is, obviously it's a big discount. And the Colombian women, they're not ugly women.
No.
They compete with the best of them.
But like, what are you doing if you're selling pussy for $50? Like.
It's such an influx market, though, I feel like. It's like another job. Like, for example, I'll just say I was in Brazil, and they normalize not sex trafficking, just, like, sexual prostitution. Mm-hmm. Like, you could go to a brothel like it was a strip club. Oh. So I feel like it's just very normalized in third world countries.
Okay. I know we'll start, Sonny.
Yeah, so Colombia, I don't really know too much information. Well, I didn't really
But you know
that
guys that have went. Like, come on. Everybody
Yeah.
knows people that have gone. Well, let's not milk it here.
No, of course, but I've heard more things in Mexico. Like I had a guy friend of mine tell me that he went to one of those houses and they kind of just all came out and like lined up and just were ass naked and things like that. It's kind of like scary to hear that operations, like you said, it's normalized. Like that shit is normal out there. So
Yeah.
I feel like married men are flying out of country to do that because it's more comfortable and they're less ashamed. They're probably less ashamed.
Well,
'Cause like he said, if you have to do that in the first place, then you're probably just trash.
But you don't think like maybe the strip clubs have inflated a lot? Like they cost a lot of money, these strip clubs now.
Yeah, they do.
It's kind of crazy. You think about it, like going to
Inflation has hit the strip clubs hard, right?
going to a
Yeah.
strip
No.
club here, and like you're getting pussy in Colombia. It's a big difference, you know.
But the strip club is not for pussy though.
Yeah, it's
but
for
like,
fantasy.
that's
For
what you're
dancing.
going for, like for the fan, like who's the
You're
fantasy?
going to turn up, not get pussy.
Debatable.
Well, some people
Like,
are
not me,
delusional
it's
and
just-
think that like
like
strip
people
clubs.
have the idea of like, all right, let's go throw 50 singles. I'm gonna get some ass tonight. But
Well, yeah, that's for movies.
Yeah.
No, but guys actually think like that though.
That's
yeah.
true.
Like you said,
Well, I
delusional.
mean, like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. There's guys fucking strippers at the strip clubs. It happens.
sure.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you guys understand that. It definitely happens.
Whether it's for $50 or
I mean,
$100.
Well, what about like $2,000, $1,000? Like when the price gets up, I mean,
I feel like so I know a few strippers, right? But they tell me stories of their friends charging like 200, not 1,000 for
200.
like doing sexual activities
okay.
out here. So like with people traveling outside the country, I just think they're tired of like American women where they just want to go try like different flavors. But to them, they're spending so like little money. So to them, it's like, okay, it's a win's a win. Like I can spend $20 and get a blowjob or whatever in Colombia or Thailand or wherever else.
Yeah.
Get a lower.
But
You know, it's bad.
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
bad.
I think you're gonna run into a lot of like trannies overseas. You know,
Oh, for sure.
guys that go overseas are gonna run into a lot of like the tranny people. You know,
And that's tough. Why? I mean,
And some niggas like that. Don't get it twisted now.
Whoa.
You'll
Lots
be
of men
surprised.
DL. Lots of them are
You'll be
DL.
real surprised.
super DL.
It's
but why
a
don't you give
DL
us your opinion on? You know, give us
What?
your opinion first on that.
On what?
People going to Colombia to.
I mean, I kind of just said it, but like I said, like I just think they're just tired of American mindset women where like they
Yeah.
go overseas, they pay a beautiful. I mean, Colombian women are beautiful, right? So to them, it's like, okay, the looks are matching, the price, I'm getting a bang for my buck. Realistically speaking, I mean, do the women? I mean, I don't like that, but that's what men like. They just like to spend the bare minimum to get the most. And then American women are expensive, so like I don't.
Okay.
Kind of sounds like you're defending.
I'm not defending
Well,
it.
I'm not
I don't like it. Like if my guy friends were doing it, I would judge them. But I'm just saying I get the
You
reasoning for why they
understand
do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is it ideal? No. But I mean, guys are guys. They're gonna be dogs at the end of the day, so you can't really like.
Park radio.
Oh man.
Like y'all agree.
I mean, like we go into more perspective of that. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm saying if we go more as perspective, like let's say you women went out of the country to find a man. Was that something you would do?
See, that's just insane.
No.
No. Again, that's why it's just like my perspective of it is like if you're gonna go book a flight to go out of the country, what your only intention is to buy pussy is just. I mean, we're living, and I know that we're living in those times, y'all, but that is just like mad desperate. And I don't know if it's society or what this generation has normalized that shit, but that shit is just.
So you wouldn't go like try to meet a man overseas?
No,
Like
I
for
mean,
dick?
no, especially not for dick and just not for nothing. Out of the country? No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing
But
it.
that goes back to our topic of like how it's so much easier for women to get.
Yeah, women
That's why.
get dick
That's
so
why.
much easier. It's just so easy for you guys.
I mean,
Like, in
if it was
general.
like a mafia member, like if I went to Italy for the like someone rich, I would go across the country.
Okay,
Like,
so now financial.
yeah,
For the money.
I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
So we go because it's cheaper, or not we, like guys go because it's cheaper. And you guys,
Correction.
girls go because you're gonna go ahead and chase the bag. So it's kind of
Yeah.
But like everyone should be on that wave. Y'all.
So you wouldn't go meet a man overseas?
No, not really. Not even if he was rich, because I always feel like that's a lot. Like being stuck in a different country with somebody.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, is he trying to kidnap me or some shit? Like, you just never know. So.
Okay. I just think, like you were talking about, it's so much easier for women to get dick as opposed to men to get pussy. Like, that's really what the conversation is going to head to. You know, I women, you guys take, like, the marketing classes are the best, right? Like, you're great at marketing. I give it to you. I saw your Instagram. Like, you look just like two different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just saying, like, you just do, like, you know how to market yourself, right? Where I would, like, damn, like, she looks nice, you know what I'm saying? But then I see you and, like, yeah, you're a little smaller little lady. Like, not like you're ugly, you're small.
Small little
No,
lady.
no,
Like, you're
I
small,
know.
like, you're good at,
A lot
like, if
of-
I look at, if we pulled up her Instagram.
A lot of people think I'm taller, and it's like so weird where like they don't like keep in mind like I'm very petite, like I'm very tiny, small,
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
size. But like my proportion, I feel like because like I model a lot, like I just like look proportional.
Like, and that's crazy that you model. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, who are you modeling to, if you think about it?
My-
No, I mean, that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. It's like,
definitely my audience, my OnlyFans for sure.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying it's like insane. The marketing that women do comes to line for perspective of men would like drool over you, right? Like, I promise you they would. But like,
Sense.
as sad, I'm not being ignorant, all right? So I don't want you to think I am. Like, but like, you're like a rough 6 if you think of it.
Okay.
Like, I mean,
Boom, 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 boom.
no, I'm just saying, like, you're not like, you know, but on Instagram, like, you're an 8 or 9. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Wow.
she markets herself great, you know, and that's
Yeah.
not being a dick or anything. It's just you're smaller, like, you know, like, okay.
Yeah, she took
I've
off-
had girls on here with BBLs, big tits, big ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had models on here. I've interviewed over 700
but
girls. So,
I
like,
def-
I'm saying, on your perspective of, like,
Crazy.
No,
looks
right.
and marketing, you do a phenomenal job. Like, I
right, but, like-
think you do. You know?
She's real nice.
No, right. No, I agree.
Like, you
but
look
at the
nice
same
on
time,
Instagram.
at the same time, like that's because I market. Like I
Yeah.
can't be naked right now, right? If I was naked, it'd be a totally different story.
No,
But I am on
I'm
the
not
smaller
saying
side.
you need to get naked.
No, right. But I am on the smaller side. But I
Oh.
also on my Instagram bio, it does say your fave petite size like Latina. Like that's what I say. So I don't lie.
No, I'm not. I mean, you kind of lie, I bet.
No, I don't.
I mean, you don't look like your Instagram. That's lies.
not-
But how many people do?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Let's be real.
I'm
like,
also not
everybody looks
catfishing.
different
I'm
on the
saying you're
internet.
catfishing like
better in
crazy.
real
I'm
life.
saying like
What are you talking about?
on Instagram.
I mean, I think everybody looks nice on their Instagram versus in real life. That's just everybody. Those are your best pictures of you for sure.
I feel like there's some people who are just not photogenic, so they don't just look.
That
better
also
on
is true.
Instagram,
That's
you know?
true.
I don't edit
That's
my
real.
pictures. I
That's
have my
real.
photographers that edit my pictures all the time. So
Honestly, unless you're in the industry that you do, that should be a crime. Marketing, like if you're really
No,
like,
but
an 8 on
women
Instagram,
are phenomenal marketers. They're
Yeah.
passive. They're passive marketers. You
But-
take a couple pictures, or you take like, yourself like in a bikini or something. Men will automatically attract to that. For us, it's extremely difficult. There's not a good picture we could take and be like, "Yo, we're getting girls."
right.
I mean, but
So that's where the overseas shit really comes into perspective.
I could
No,
thirst trap.
I-
I'd be thirst trapping.
You thirst trap?
Yeah.
and I'm sure that there's
Everybody
girls that
be.
respond to that thirst
There is
trap.
some fine niggas on Instagram be like, damn.
They look different. Wait, no, but the guys
That's fine
that
on
look
TikTok.
cute in Instagram are ugly. Like I don't know what it is with men. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I look good on my Instagram. Trying to say I look ugly.
No.
We're,
You look
we're,
good
we're
right
gonna,
now.
we're gonna go back on topic a little bit, okay? So just on that basis of like going overseas, what guys do, like, I think it's actually a good thing that these men are going overseas. You know, they're satisfying their needs as men, right? And they can't afford women here in America. But also, like, sometimes you don't want to be shown here, or you don't want to be seen.
That's what I
right?
said.
The thing about hiding is like when girls go over to different states, they can be a hoe outside of the state of Chicago or state of Illinois, and then the city of Chicago, right? So if they go out to another place, I know girls that like they got bad reputations in other states, and then they move. Nobody knows who the fuck they are,
Clean
right?
slate, yeah.
It'll still catch up to you though.
You think so?
1,000%. I mean, the world is small. Like I travel everywhere. I feel like all my people are connected somehow, some way, from like New York to Miami to Chicago. Like I feel like it's getting kind of like a tight knit circle for some reason.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
like if you come here and fuck like half of Chicago and like my whole friend group, and like you can move to New York or California, I think that's what he's saying, and have that fresh start. And no,
Yeah, and guys are gonna automatically want
Unless
you, you know
people in New York know his friends, and he like, oh, I know that bitch, and da da da, and that's how it be going.
Da-da-da.
You think so?
No, that's
That's unlikely though.
No.
That's real unlikely.
Yeah.
If you a bad bitch, like niggas show your Instagram to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I was showing your boy my Instagram. I just met you. Why are you doing that?
You do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I do it too. I'm
Yeah,
like,
there
look at this nigga like this. Da, da, da. Like we all do it.
Here's her Instagram,
You
bro.
from Chicago? Where's that?
Yeah,
Da-da-da.
I'm from Chicago. That's like da da da. Walk the bam, da da same shit.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of. I mean, it depends what kind of men you're dealing with, but I don't think they're showing like, oh, look at the girl I got, to all their guys. I don't
I feel like it's more
that.
of a thing of like, hey, you know this shorty? Like,
Yeah, it's
Give me a
it's
background.
supposed to-
Slide in
Like
the
a
DM
background
and
check.
ask. See
Yeah.
if she checks to slide in the DM.
So would you frown upon a guy that goes overseas a lot and pays for it? Like, or you obviously don't know, but he's going overseas.
Yeah,
Would you assume like, hey, this
He's a
guy's
loser.
right. He's a loser.
he's
For sure.
desperate. Bitches don't fuck with you. Cause if you that nigga, all these bitches gonna be on your dick. I'm worried about the bitches here.
Okay. Yeah, I want to know.
Why are you looking?
Would you look down on a man that does it? Goes overseas?
Yeah, I mean, I prefer not to fuck with men at all that's paying for pussy. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious to me. You have.
I mean, you're
Like,
technically
nobody
like
wants that.
I've been to a lot of bars here in Chicago, and I've seen a lot of sugar daddy dates. Right? Those dates are like they're paying for pussy too. They're just taking them out on dates, right?
It's called tricking.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, technically everybody's paying for it.
Not even just the sugar.
Technically,
daddies. everybody. Yeah. It's all
Everybody's paying
But
for
like
it.
more directly is like crazy.
more direct, like yes.
I think women, you guys frown upon the more direct role, but like you guys are first to initiate it. You ever think about that?
So you're trying to say as guys, oh well, we're paying for it anyway, so it's
Exactly.
okay. This is just a little bit more direct. So
Why not
that's
just
like
skip
yeah.
to the third date and. I'm just kidding.
What?
No, I'm not. But like,
No, he's not kidding. He's not kidding.
No, I just think when you women know that, like, okay, it's direct, right? And you're getting taken out to dinner. You don't really know the guy so much. You're expecting him to pay, most likely, right? And then you kind of get conned in by the money at a certain point. Because after a woman's 25, 26, she doesn't see fat, ugly, or whatever. She sees financially stable and financially
not
I
unstable.
just see dollar
I
signs.
agree. I think it's
I see
great.
pockets. I'm just kidding.
crazy.
That's
We
what,
got
that's
one.
what I'm saying.
No,
So
you
she's
see
agreeing with me.
pockets, yeah.
I thought you said.
But I've been like that for.
I thought she
so-
said I see mileage points because that is something now that I am
Come on,
starting. I want to. Who got some miles?
Wait, like on their cards and stuff like that?
Yeah, like like
Yes.
United Air. You know.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
have
everybody-
I do be
But
peeping that.
Well, I'm not saying I don't. All I'm checking for is financial stability, but like I
That's
mean,
a big role.
It is a big role after a certain
course it
point.
is.
after a certain age, yes, but like I'm not saying my standards are lower now just because I'm 26 and time time is coming to.
Time is ticking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything
Time is
else
ticking.
matters. Everything else matters. That's just like one of the big things I would say.
Is that your most important thing?
Yeah.
It is?
yeah.
Yeah, that's number one. But I feel like you should have everything. Like I got everything, so match my energy.
So if you would be with an ugly dude if he had his money.
He can't be like too ugly, like unbearable.
But like he's billionaire.
But like it can't be unbearable.
But
it doesn't matter. I've been in this situation.
But billionaire.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You
Does
wouldn't-
not matter.
Did not mean him billionaire. I'm sorry.
I've messed with a guy who
Yeah,
came
well,
from a
that's true. That's just
multi-billion-dollar
hypothetical.
family, and it was just embarrassing. Like I got seen with him, I was like, oh, it's not. No,
Multi-billion.
The
dollar.
energy.
you can't be seen with your nigga ever. It's not gonna work.
Okay, I never looked at it that perspective. So
Interesting.
you would get shied away from people seeing you with him.
Yeah, and just like looking at him, like ew.
Because he was ugly, or because
Yeah, I'll just be like, it's just
like
can't.
you're too pretty.
I'm
for
repulsed.
him?
Like I get
Yeah.
repulsed. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
You could be
tough.
medium ugly, not too ugly.
I just think the next bitch will. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
next
leave
bitch
that to
will.
them.
But somebody else.
Hey,
Not I.
Like, maybe not you. Somebody else would. You know?
Yes.
Bring in the, 100%.
Yeah, if you think about it,
I'll let them.
Well, I think to comment on what we were talking about is
Yeah.
yes, financial stability, but I would want some at a certain age. I just want someone that knows themselves, that knows who they are, and then the bag and shit. That shit will come along. But like, if you're a certain age and you still don't know, like,
I'm gonna have you stop the cap on this. Stop.
I'm not happy.
I see where you're coming from, Sonny. Like you just
No, she's not
making
coming
me
from
look
nothing. She's not.
No, I mean I'm just saying
Stop.
like
If they don't
because
if they have no money, you're saying the bag will come, and they're 33. They're not gonna make any more more money.
Oh, God.
It's over with. The bag's not
Yeah,
coming.
I'm
It's
sorry.
done.
No.
This is who they are as a man.
No.
At 36, 37, 38, the men are the men. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to get rich at 45, all right?
That's not
Like,
true.
a man is a
Jay-Z
man at
didn't hit
35,
till like
36.
40. Jay-Z didn't even glow up to be the man.
Ooh,
Wait,
ooh.
glow up at 35?
Sean Carter, Jay-Z, like after his, like, you know, he wasn't in his late 20s is when, you know, he was in the
It
streets
was
for real,
so
but,
much
like,
easier to blow up back then
okay,
than it is now.
whatever.
Okay? Let's
It's-
give it up.
Okay,
Give that
that's
houses,
true.
we're going for 200,000 that are worth $1 million now. So let's give up the back then. This guy was in the 80s, right? That's when he blew up with his mixtape. They don't do that shit no more. Shit's dead.
90s.
He could be the best. He could be the best rapper out there now, and I guarantee it would take a long time for him to blow up.
God.
This is true.
The competition's crazy.
This is true because we got people that show up and go crazy every day. I'm just saying, a sense of identity is what the fuck I need more than anything. Like, I need you to like,
Just like,
know yourself.
just
know
know
yourself.
thyself.
Okay, yeah.
Literally, because that's where I'm at. So that's I would want someone matching that effort. Like,
But I just want to go back on perspective. So if you know a man is paying for it, you frown on him.
it's not that I frown on him, but it's just like, you don't know yourself. You don't have game. You don't have, like, you're not authentic, and you can't just ask women on date and get to know someone and then eventually have sex with them. Like, it's like you're on these apps or whatever the fuck and you're looking for pussy to buy, and that's I don't think that's cool personally.
Okay.
I don't know.
What about you,
It's just,
What?
Ashley?
Do I frown upon about
Yeah.
if they pay for pussy? I mean, yeah.
I mean, you do OnlyFans.
I do OnlyFans. I do.
That's
I mean, like, you can't frown upon it too much, right?
Yeah, don't be so.
I mean, they pay my
Don't be
bills, but
hypocritical.
if I was messing with a man that was paying for pussy, I mean, ideally, like, I don't really know how I would feel about
Would
it.
you meet a man off of OnlyFans?
No, that's really weird to me. Like that.
Wait, I mean, hold on. So you can do OnlyFans, you can't meet men off of OnlyFans?
Like date like one of my fans.
Yeah.
What if he's a big tipper?
I mean, I don't know. Like, if I ran into it's okay. If I ran into them in person and they said, "Oh, like, I'm subscribed to you," like, I'd be like, "Oh, like, cool." I don't know. I feel like that's different as opposed to like me hitting them up in my like OnlyFans, like, "Hey, like, I want to meet you." Like, no, I wouldn't do that. But if I ran into somebody and like, let's just say they weren't weird or anything like that, like, I don't know.
Would you think, like, you're too, like, high value of a woman, you think?
No, what do you mean high value? I do OnlyFans. I know the reality of where I lie. Okay.
it's just awkward though. Like, you got someone on the internet being a creep,
answer.
or I mean, I'm just saying like.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
You're saying
obviously
being a creep, but
being a creep because
He's a supporter. First of all, he's a supporter.
He's a supporter, but
Okay,
porn
you're
is
saying
free.
creep.
Porn is free, and obviously she's doing something right. People are paying to specifically see her. That's why I salute the whole OnlyFans shit because it's like niggas can't get off.
Hold on.
Oh God! Like, you could still be high value and do OnlyFans.
For sure.
You don't know what they're doing on OnlyFans,
Right, they-
They don't have to be porn stars.
The majority are porn. The majority are porn.
I know
Already
girls
got
who
it.
don't do anything on there. Like, they've showed me. She'll be like, "I just make all this and I just post shit. I'll post on Instagram."
It's just
doesn't
so you
matter.
never know.
It's
You
the
can't judge a
stigma.
book because you
Guys,
don't know.
the majority that
if
make
you could-
money are
Doesn't
filming
matter.
themselves.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
make money.
How do y'all know? Y'all look through all their accounts? No.
It's just
I've
an
seen a lot-
easy
we've
way-
interviewed a lot of OnlyFans girls, yeah.
It's just an easy way to monetize off your content, to be honest. Like,
Okay.
it's just a third party platform. It's like Patreon, like anything else. I mean, it does have a reputation where like it's mainly just for porn, but it is just like a Patreon. Like, you could literally put like behind the scenes of like what you do, cooking shows, things like that.
No, I get that, and you could do Patreon, you could do other platforms. But OnlyFans is majority for
Porn, of
Exactly.
course.
Like,
Yeah.
realistically, if a girl's hopping on there, she's doing it to
Yeah.
get an income.
Yeah, and then you said like, oh, these guys are weak that say it, like that watch the OnlyFans, right?
No, not weak. I mean, I said it.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
yeah.
yeah, fuck it, yeah.
I mean, yeah, there is free porn on the internet, but I feel like they just pay for someone that they want to see for
That
real.
they want to see, right? So that's, to me, can be just a little creepy
You're
because
right.
what if it's someone that was like my high school teacher that got a hold of like my link and like was
listen,
always in-
wait,
I think
listen
it's
to this.
creepy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No,
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
little
Like, oh
scary.
my God, I've
But
been,
like,
yeah, no.
I've had,
their own at the end of the day, you know? I ain't gonna,
Right.
You know what?
Facts.
it is kind of creepy though, because I've had people from like that I went to high school with message me off my personal Snapchat, like actually like my Snapchat that we were friends, and they're like, I didn't even know they were subscribed to my OnlyFans. I don't run my OnlyFans. I have an agency, right? So I'm not even really running my messages. But they DM me saying screenshots of what I was talking. I wasn't talking, but screenshots of the messages from my OnlyFans saying, "Oh, I can't wait to take you out on a date." They would personally message me the stuff that we would talk about off my Snapchat, and these are people from my high school, and it was so weird. I left them unopened, but also that's happened again with like a few people, and it's just so weird to me because it's like, I'm not even talking to you. Why are you texting me this? Like, how do you not know it's not me really talking?
How do you not, right?
Well, I mean, I don't want to say I'm guilty of this, but I'm going to tell you guys a story, okay? Like,
Guilty.
I mean, I have a group chat with guys I went to high school with, and, like, one of our bitches that we knew, like, she thought she was, like, the shit in high school. And, like, yeah, she got her OnlyFans, right? So one of the guys sent the link and recorded the video, and he's like, look what this bitch is doing. You know, so, like, he sent us the link, and, like, a lot of us guys
That's
thought,
illegal, recording.
whatever the fuck it is.
Y'all hating. Like, y'all
I'm just saying, it was funny to see for,
Yeah,
like, we're like,
hating.
damn, this bitch is what she's doing now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, yes, we're hating. I agree with you.
Facts.
Yes, we're hating what she's doing. But she was like one of those goody girls, like smart, and, you know, I think she was
Just
on
like me.
I know. I'm like, this reminds me of my-
the, she was on the track team and stuff, and, like, more of a bitch. So
Not me.
we respected the fact that she became an entrepreneur. That's what I told the group chat, that she seems like she's very into her money now.
One way to look at it.
It's
good money.
I feel like
Everyone has
Like at the end of the day, yeah, teach their own. But I feel like a lot of these OnlyFans girls will really fuck up their money by not utilizing it in the right
They
way.
don't teach themselves the business aspect,
Yeah,
and that's why they
that's
fuck
the fucked
themselves
up way.
over.
Like, I
And
know
it's just
somebody
like,
personally who makes around $200 a month from OF, but she's just money everywhere.
and they tax us with it, and they don't realize that like it's like
taxes.
OnlyFans
200,000 or 20.
200,000.
200,000, and like you have to save 20% of that for
I'm gonna start
taxes.
my OnlyFans. Hold on, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if you
I'm
guys
like,
need the agency, we'll talk off air. But yeah, go ahead.
No, but yeah, it's just people fail to realize that it is a business at the end of the day. So like all these girls think like, oh, I'm making it back, but they don't really like take the time to understand the business side of it and understand the tax side of it.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know there's like financial situation, but I know they're getting fucked over, and I know they're not thinking like future wise, like, oh, I'm gonna invest it in this and that, and they're just living the lifestyle, like, you know, buying expensive things, spending it on luxury,
you
but
said,
that
like, the
they fail to
taxes-
set themselves up. Like,
Taxes 20%. Your agency probably takes 20%.
Of course.
That's 40% right there. You're left with 60.
Exactly.
And right away, as soon as they're getting paid, they're already dropping it. I would say at least half of their paycheck or.
and that's not the
Bags,
case. You
shoes,
gotta
and
treat it like
Yeah.
a paycheck. Like it, like okay, I'm gonna put this amount of my savings, this
but
amount in investing.
When you're doing OnlyFans, you don't understand the value of $1 because you're getting it so easily. So if
And
you
that's-
say, I'm going to save it, I'm going to invest it, it's difficult because you don't have that mindset. going
But
with
that's why that's why
That's why
OnlyFans has a bad reputation with the girls because like
Yeah.
a lot of girls are seen as like dumb. I feel like that's the reputation some OnlyFans girls
Majority haven't, like, they don't have master's degrees. They're not doctors or anything.
Right, right.
So.
I wouldn't say majority are educated.
And they also don't educate themselves in the business aspect, and that's why a lot of them kind of just. I mean, I don't
hate against the OnlyFans girls because I think it's a respectable thing to
Of
do.
course.
You're not out there stealing and robbing people.
Yeah, I
Mm, it's
agree.
illegal.
I
You're
got
like
some
you're
homies that
doing
are-
something online to make some money, but I mean, am I marrying an OnlyFans girl? No. Like,
No.
You're not gonna get married when you start doing OnlyFans. It's gonna be
Of course
very, very
not.
hard for you to get married.
I know.
Like
You're
you've
okay with that?
you've given up that right.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's something I'm so young right now where I'm like,
old are you?
I'm 22.
Damn.
Okay, yeah.
That's-
So I'm not really looking to get married anytime soon. It'll probably hit me really hard once I'm like older. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. But right now,
Like
since
29, 20.
yeah, probably for sure. But I know the reality of it. It's not like I'm like delusional
So
to
you're over
it.
here.
Like I know what I chose to do.
I'm hoping you're making, because you're so young, so like usually I feel like people would go to it. I'm not saying that younger people don't do it, but understanding that it's fucking up your future in the regards of finding love. So for your sake, I hope you're making a bag, like 6 figures.
But y'all, why do y'all say fucking up love? Like,
It's really
I
not
don't-
though. At the end of the
I
day,
think that
No, it really is.
You never know. Like, don't let these people manifest your future, and don't believe what people tell you. You never know what's gonna happen in your life.
no, I know
You
a
might
lot of
meet a man
couples
who
that do.
accepts you and understands. It's like I
Okay,
respect
I
your
mean-
hustle. That's
ahead.
fact.
Which man?
Come on,
Which
come
one?
There's plenty of niggas
There
out here.
is.
There's a billion, trillion money
There
getting
is.
niggas. Don't ever get
Steve
it twisted.
Will Do is dating Selena, and Selena has literally an OnlyFans. Like, these industry
Okay.
people have like girlfriends that do OnlyFans, and it's
It's
not.
possible.
I know, but he's probably playing with her.
I wouldn't
She's in the
do-
sex
yeah.
only category. You know, he's enjoying that. I don't think he's marrying her.
What? They've been together since they were 14. Of course he is.
I doubt it.
Huh?
What's
But in regards to
guys when they get married, they know. They know.
Steve Will Do It and
Well,
Selena
I'm just
Smith.
saying, well, they know. He doesn't need.
I'm
How
not
old
saying
is
you're
he
never
now?
gonna
Yeah.
find nobody. It's just like being.
It
requiring what
definitely
you
lowers
want.
my chances
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
So,
Yeah.
like, obviously, when a lady says like, "I want all this out of a man," you can't expect that. I'm not saying they can't expect that. You keep your standards, but it's just gonna make it that much more
I mean,
difficult.
most likely you'll end
Not
up with
gonna
a
find
guy
that
that's
high
like
value.
a drug dealer or somebody that's in the club.
Not in the straight
You're
line.
gonna get what? You're gonna get one of
I
those
love
guys.
a drug dealer.
You could get a drug dealer guy. And that's
I
fine.
do like drug
But
dealers.
those
Love a
drug
drug dealer.
dealers, they only last for so long. They either end up dead or in jail. I mean, their lifespan is not high.
Yeah.
I mean, what drug dealer is fucking balling out of their minds at 45, 50? I don't know any.
That's tough.
If you really think about it, they're usually in jail.
Facts. Yeah.
So
Oh God.
you're gonna get caught up after a certain point in time.
Yeah, but I have goals and aspirations that I want to do with the OnlyFans money. Like, I want to start like my own companies and things like that. Where like I want to have like my parents set up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm really looking forward to like marriage. Like right now, I just want to like be
No,
financially free
I
from
agree
my
with you. I
parents.
just think there is a sacrifice. If you
Yeah,
don't think
of
there's a
course.
sacrifice,
No,
there
there
is.
is.
You give up your body for money, you're giving up yourself too. Like, you're not gonna find the top of the line male. You know, you may find, yes, a nice drug dealer,
Mm-hmm.
a guy that flexes the fake flexing we talked about on this show.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find that, or the scammer whammer guys, right?
Where are they?
Love a good scammer.
Scammer whammer guys are solid, right?
But let's just say I did find like the love of my life right now. I would so delete all my social medias and be off the face of the earth for sure, 1,000%. That's not hard for me.
How
But-
long do you think though? Do you know? Like, well, how would you know it's the love of your life? Like, how long would you have to have been with that person before you did that?
I feel like when it comes to love, I feel like you know when you're. I mean, I've been through like a few relationships in my life, but I feel like you know, like when you know, you know. It's just a weird feeling. Like, you know how
I
people.
think she's right, yeah.
Like, I feel like it's like.
Maybe I never knew. I don't know.
Swear to God.
like
No.
I just met this.
When you know, you know.
Like, I
You're
just.
so young.
I know, I am so young.
It's all right. I mean, you're older. You think you know? How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, so you're a little older than her. You
But-
think you know?
No, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Like, I always be between like, I don't know which one.
Yeah. Oh, which one? You see,
That's where I'm
Nah,
at
for
right now.
real.
Like,
So
which one?
You're a walking red flag.
I'm very
I love
blessed.
it. I'm here for it.
I'm a red flag.
instead of walking red flag.
I just wish, and I know men wish this too. Like,
Yeah.
you wish that you can, like, if there's build a bear, build a bitch, build a woman.
That's why they fly
I mean, yeah,
overseas.
build a man. Like,
No
build-
comment.
build a man.
The most satisfying thing to do, honestly, as a male, is to go home. Your woman is there, like
Cook.
she's there to support. No, she doesn't have to cook and clean. Everybody's all about cooking and clean. I
What?
mean, she's just there for support, and she's there, and you know she's not cheating on you.
Yeah.
Like, if you know she's not out there with everybody else, because she does have the option. That's one of the most satisfying things when you know a woman is there for you, right? And then you can't start pushing aside. Okay, you do OnlyFans. Sooner or later, she won't be on that shit. Shit'll be gone. But I'm saying for you, like, okay, you've done it. Nothing deletes off the internet. Like, you have a couple of kids, your son grows up, they're 15, 16, they're like, oh, let's look at,
Hop on Reddit.
Bob's mom, you know, and you're Bob's mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's still there, you know what I mean? Like, don't think that that's not coming up, because it is coming up,
of
and then the
course.
kids are going to be looking.
I just feel like everyone.
And how do you sell it to your son or daughter? Like, I had to be a whore so we could get out there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but-
So we can make it out the trenches.
But Kim K,
How do you sell that to your kids?
how did Kim K sell that to her kids?
Shit, she got a bag though.
Kim
Right?
K,
She
Kim
had to
K,
do what
like
she had to
literally,
do.
Okay,
she's
stop
an
with the Kim K.
example.
Stop with the
She's
Kim
an
K.
example
Stop with
though.
the Kim K. Yes, Kim K got fucked by one dude, right? Okay, and then she
No.
met Kanye West too,
But
correct?
she got fucked by one dude and recorded it and went
Hey, son.
viral off that shit and,
And she's
blew
a-
up her whole
she's a
family.
billionaire.
Well, when
Hey,
her
Sonny.
kids can watch that shit, they're gonna be fucking
Yeah.
disgusted.
And
I
let's-
promise.
But why would they watch it?
Like Fed
will.
said. let's
I
not
wouldn't. If my mom was.
What?
I would
compare-
not want to
compare
see that.
Kim K.
I would be like, I'm not
Yeah, it's Kim
looking.
K.
But like you're gonna have your children's friends in school who will bring it up because
Yeah.
These kids are ruthless.
But if
Do you have
that's-
kids? Do you have anyone
Yeah,
have
I have a son.
kids? Okay.
you got to think about that in
Kids
the
are
long term.
mean.
which I feel like
Kids are real mean, yeah. Small and powerful.
They are mean, but I feel like if you really like I know like if you ever, I feel like if you really teach your children like the right thing and just like talk to them, like obviously you're not gonna say like, oh, like
how
I'm
do
in
you
sex
explain
tapes.
to your kid, like, hey, I went to college, you know, I went to school, you know, I became like I could have been a lawyer. Instead, I did OnlyFans for $5.99. I sold my pussy.
Oh my
like,
God.
how do you explain that to the kid when he's like, "Mom, you were smart."
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like, you went to school,
you're saying
right?
raise your kids the right way, but what happens when you raise your kids the right way and they see that on the internet? Don't you look hypocritical? Because you're preaching all that not to do.
I mean, it's not that you're preaching not to do. It's just you kind of like let them, like you can teach them how to handle certain situations. Obviously, you're not gonna tell an 8-year-old what you did right away, right? But you can at least teach them like how to handle really intense situations, like bullying in school and things like that. Like you can literally tell them like what happens at school. Like talk to me. It's really the connection you have with your children.
Like I know a little, like, you know, a woman that says, like, she preaches to me a lot, right? And she does OnlyFans, right? And she's finally seeing it because her son's 14, 15. And the other kids are going up to her son and be like, we just paid for your mom's pussy. And she's like, what do I do? It's like, I can't get rid of the tapes. We just paid for your mom's pussy. And I'm like, Mom was a hoe. You gotta let him know Mom was a hoe and it was okay back then.
That's crazy.
You know?
I'm getting stressed.
That could just fuck up your child's whole mental health, traumatize them.
But
The price
if
you're-
Mom was a hoe to pay the bills, is it acceptable? She had to pay the bills.
I
I feel so.
That's kind of
Like-
I think I agree with her.
yeah.
I agree. If men can't be men and help the women they have impregnate, and women have to do what
For
they
real,
do,
yeah.
then where's the barrier drawn?
I
right?
know personally because I be like, I used to be struggling. Like we didn't have heat in the winter and shit. And my mom's a badass bitch. I'm like, bitch, you could have made it. Like, what was you doing? You over here working hard and shit, and struggling for what?
Yeah.
Could have busted open real quick.
That's what I'm saying. It depends how you raise your children and how like the mindset you give them.
No, I know, but like, see, you're
At least keep
22.
it
You
a
grew up in
podcast.
the iPad, you know, the
iPad,
tablet
yeah.
thrown at you when you're younger,
I mean,
right?
kinda.
We're finally starting to see that age and what it's reflecting, and it's like it's the Gen Z. That's pretty much right.
I mean, kind of. I mean, I still like. I was there during the MySpace ages and stuff. I was born in
I
2001.
love MySpace. It was so lit.
You weren't even there for the
2001.
Bulls. You weren't even there for the Bulls. You don't count.
crazy.
Am I
You weren't
really
there
a
for the real
baby?
Bulls. Yeah, you're a baby. It's
Born in
okay.
the 2000s. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You're
but
pushing
I'm
it.
just saying you're more social media built.
Okay.
Like, you guys really think shit's easy out there. Like, the younger generation really assumes making money is extremely easy.
Yes,
that's
that's true.
Yes,
That's true.
but it's also our parents' fault because like I'm also in college right now where they taught us that like okay, you're gonna get a great education, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna get a good job. Right now our economy's so fucked up where like I'm gonna get a marketing degree, right? But marketing degree, like marketing jobs start off at $40K. That is not a livable wage to get a house, to get a car, to do all these things right now. That's why so many kids my age are turning to social media because that is where the money's at right now.
Right. That's why
Okay.
bitches gotta do OnlyFans.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we kind of ran a little tough. Thank you for being on today's show. Tune in next week.
Bye.